Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Thunder and Lightning podcast. I'm Thunder.
And I'm Lightning.
I don't know why I meant to do this. I don't know. I didn't mean to like.
And I'm Lightning.
I'm Lightning.
I'm Lightning.
They've let me out of the. No, it's me. I thought this was a stain, but it's not. It's a piece of tape.
Oh.
And then we do the opposite of the other one. So, Chris, how was your week? Lightning Chris.
Lightning Chris. Not to be confused with Kelsey Chris. Not to be confused with Kelsey Lightning or apparently Anthony Lightning. My week was good. My new band is officially going to be doing an open mic night at the Hard Rock Cafe in Boston, which is also going to be like a bit of an industry mixer. So that's happening on the 24th.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's going to be on the 24th, and yeah, it'll be our first time.
The 24th, you say? I will be in Boston on the 24th.
Oh, shit.
Maybe I walk on over to the Hard Rock and see what's up.
That would be cool. Well, only 2 songs. It's an open mic, but it's more about dipping our toes into playing out live and, kind of seeing what's going on there. Hey, thank you very much. Thank you. Besides that, we're doing some cool things behind the scenes with this channel. We got a cool video essay coming out in 2 days, and for those of you watching, I'm not going to say what it is because it hasn't come out yet, but go check it out. It was, last week's or whatever. And yeah, besides that, just doing wedding stuff. Oh, we're doing so Pauline and I are 12 chapters into the book.
Nice.
We spent today revising the first 4 chapters. We did 4 just to play it safe for the reading that we're doing tomorrow night after D&D, which I'm also excited about D&D.
Yes, I'm going to have to...
Pauline, thank you, Pauline. Always on top of it. I appreciate it. She knows me. She knows I'm going to forget, but I didn't this time.
She's not... She knows that you know. She just wants to, predict... what's going to be talked about.
That's 1,000% her being like, this idiot's going to forget. Let me remind him what he has going on in his life. If there's anything else I'm missing, let me know. I don't remember.
I would like to join team with you. Yeah, no, we've talked about this before.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Not now. I'd like to, if you are going to come, I'd like it to be, at the beginning of a new thing. Yeah. And we're almost done with the thing we're doing. I'm excited for that. I haven't started getting ready, but we are finishing up what I wrote last time, so most of it's written. I actually, there was one part last time that I was going to be like, I'll just figure it out, but now I've been afforded some time to actually write that, so I have a better idea of that. But yeah, I still got to get ready for that. I got to do my nails. I got to make sure the Lucinda kill switch safety is off, and
I wish she was watching. Yeah, fuck her up.
Oh, man. Okay. You guys have no idea what I have planned, obviously, but, I'm just excited.
Yeah. 10 beholders, all
fucking 9 dragons.
All controlled by a lich who just got it out for Lucinda. I'm ready for it.
2 Tiamats. Can a phylactery be a living thing? Because, I'll just make a lich with 100 dragon phylacteries. That'll be fun, right? That's what we want.
When do y'all meet? Man,
Once
I wish
a
we
month.
had an solid answer for that question.
The goal is once a month.
Yeah.
Which is pretty doable, I think.
Yeah, totally.
But no, sorry, that was
There's a Tiamat. Sorry, there's a D&D official Tiamat figure. Have you seen it? It's $400.
Oh yeah, I bet. Yeah.
And the thing, I've seen one
and
in person.
Painted,
it's
right?
Oh yeah, it's the whole. This is to scale.
Yeah.
To the figures that are like this big.
Right, yeah.
I can't even fit. Hold on, I'm trying to fit. It's like this big.
Yeah, no, it's huge.
It's crazy.
Because that's how big she's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nuts.
Yeah, it's cool that they even did that. Yeah.
There's also, there's dinky little ones for like $5 online if you ever want a TM.
Right, yeah. I can also just hold up the 5 HD Yu-Gi-Oh card.
There you go.
There's a card literally just called 5 Head Dragon.
Good.
And clearly based off of Tiamat, obviously, but I think it's not allowed I think it's one of the banned cards.
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh's ban list, at least when I was playing, is like 14 times the size of Pokemon's. There's like entire sets that are banned because they like scale with this one broken ability. It's crazy.
Jesus.
It just shows the level of care between Konami and Nintendo. It's funny that both physical card games are developed by video game people. Yeah.
Hey, that it justifies me talking about it during gaming news more. How was your week?
My week was good. So I've been very busy putting stuff together for this channel. I had a lot to do this week because I'm not going to be able to edit at all tomorrow. So I needed some things done, sooner than they would be. Like, for example, that video that you were referring to that will be out in 2 days. It's already completed.
Yeah.
Fully. Music and audio syncing and everything like that, which normally wouldn't happen until like usually late Saturday night, which is by design. I like to spend all day editing, make it perfect, and ship it out the next day, But me being busy trying to fit stuff in before a certain time is not going to end because I got what some might call a temporary job. So I am going to be, I'm sure I'm allowed to talk about this.
Yeah, why wouldn't you be?
I'm going to be working for Sanshi at PAX East. So this is actually what I was confused about. I thought that I was being hired by PAX East.
Right.
Not the case. I'm being hired by someone who has a booth at PAX East.
Oh,
so
okay.
It's gonna
That's still really cool.
Yeah.
That actually might even be cooler than getting hired by PAX.
Yeah.
And I think you're probably going to talk more on that.
Yeah, so it's going to be me, another hire, and then 3 people who like work full-time with Sanshi. I checked out their website. They just sell licensed video game merch. They had some Persona stuff. They had the latest thing they're promoting is plushes of the chickens from Stardew Valley. And they had a big Mass Effect section, a bunch of BioShock stuff. Oh, phylacteries can be living. The only issue is that it has to be an item. But wizards have things like true polymorph stone flesh. Oh, duh. Okay, yeah. I see. So if he had a dragon phylactery, it would have had to been like a rock at one point that he turned into a dragon. That makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to be PAX is 4 days. I'm going to be working 6 days because they need people to load in and break down.
Yeah.
But during PAX, I'm going to be running the booth. I'm going to be like selling stuff. It sounds like I'm going to get 4 shirts that they sell.
That's awesome.
Just like to wear on the show floor, but then I get to keep them because why not? I'm pretty sure that's what she said.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
All this is hearsay till it happens.
Right.
Just covering your back. I gotcha.
But no, I'm excited. They're gonna because this is the part that confused me because I thought I was just being hired by Penny Arcade. So they were like, PAX tickets are included. I was like, now why wouldn't they be? But now I get it. It's because I'm going to get breaks and I'm going to get food. And sometimes I'm going to be able to just sort of walk the floor and do PAX a little bit. I'm there to work,
I was just going to say, even if it's like 5 minutes long, do you think we could get like a quick little Anthony working PAX East video?
Possibly. I don't know. I've never done anything like this. I don't know how busy I'm going to be.
Yeah,
no,
if you happen to notice that on your break, you get a chill couple 20 minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes. Hey, this is what's going on.
Yeah, totally.
I think people would be I'd be interested in that. I'd want to see what it was like and all that.
The Ethan says, okay, job's up, and then they rip the shirt from my body.
But so potentially there's opportunity potentially to be working for this company post.
So this is the very exciting part. This is the part that I did not know at all when I was applying. This was sort of brought up to me very last minute. But this is in my opinion the most exciting part. The woman I spoke to said that if I do a good job, if they like what I have to bring to the table, if they like my energy, there is potential for them to send me to other conventions. And when I say send me, the 2 examples she gave were New York and Baltimore. Like they literally pay for a plane and a hotel and all my food, and I would just go to this place, work the convention, and then go home.
Cool.
Which sounds just so cool.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I'm excited. This obviously, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that it's not a temp job, because that's exactly what it is. But it's something.
Work your ass off, have a good attitude, and see what happens.
Yeah. I told her, she said that she was looking at my resume, and she said she noticed that I worked at Stop and Shop. And I mentioned, I was like, I never ran register once. And her response was essentially like, oh, it's super easy. Everything's automated. So they really just need someone to be personable. And this part was also very important to her. I've been to PAX East since 2016, every single one. Yeah. And also now Boston Comic Con is in the same building. So not only do I know PAX and like video games,
the building.
I also know this building.
Yeah.
So she was like, that in the first call that I got, I could tell that brought her from like, we might hire this guy, to like, all right, stop looking, we found him.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Which was a cool feeling. But yeah. Yeah, that's the big thing. That's the big thing that happened to me this week. I'd say the other big thing was I beat Elden Ring. If you want to hear about that, go listen to our video game podcast that we just recorded. But if you're watching this on YouTube, it released 4 days ago.
If you're watching on Twitch, though, just sit through the rest of this bullshit.
Just rewind, yeah. No, they don't even have to. They can just rewind. You can rewind a live Twitch stream, which is odd, but, it's cool, I guess.
Then do that.
But yeah, that is it for me, I think. Let me just think real quick, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. But I think that's it. Just kind of wasn't going to have much to talk about, but then I got a job.
Yeah.
So, yeah, no, I think I'm good. I think on to whatever's next.
Yeah, ready for some news?
Yeah, so I actually, I had one thing that I found.
Sure.
Do you have this James Gunn thing?
I don't think so.
Okay. Can I do this real quick?
Yeah.
So James Gunn has revealed that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 has already broken a world record.
I did have that. Yes, I did.
Oh, okay, my bad.
No, but go for it.
Yeah, so he tweeted, and I'm just going to read the tweet. It says, this is from James Gunn directly. It says, just heard from our makeup folks at Legacy Effects that yesterday, #GOTG Volume 3, officially passed the world record for the most makeup appliances created for a single production, surpassing Jim Carrey's The Grinch.
That's crazy.
And then he says, congrats, guys. Thanks for keeping practical effects alive.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Think about The Grinch, and then think about...
Oh, I know.
Think about what he just said. Absolutely be overly nice. People are going to be rude. Don't take crap, but still be nice either way, and just pretend like you like everyone and everything. Oh, yeah, especially if I'm going to be running a con where people are there, like, to... Like, I know where you're coming from working in retail, but I don't think I'm going to get basically any rude customers at all.
No,
like people...
there's definitely awkward people.
Right.
At conventions, but they're never are they typically flat out mean.
There's definitely quantity over quality guy. Did I ever tell you about him?
No.
When I worked at Stop and Shop, there was this dude. I could tell he was a weirdo, but like I wasn't judging this person. I was just like, it's a little weird, and I recognize that. I know other people like this. I don't want to profile this person, but I'd say the word weeb is one that maybe crossed my mind. And he was looking at frozen chicken.
Okay.
And to nobody. Wasn't talking to me. I just happened to be walking by him. He was going like this, looking at the chicken, and he was like, do I want quantity or quality? And I left and went and did the rest of my workday. But the fact that I still remember it, I was just like,
I've never
just buy the
heard
chicken.
That one.
Oh yeah, have I never told you this? I was just like, it's frozen chicken. It's gonna suck either way.
Yeah, quality isn't an option.
Quality is not an option. What you're really debating is $7.99 for shitty frozen chicken or $3.99 for shitty frozen chicken. I personally, if you were talking to me right now, sir, I don't give a shit. I just want you to be satisfied with your purchase and then leave the store as quickly as you came in, because that's what my job is. I don't know why. It's always stuck with me. I was like, because he wasn't talking to me because I didn't
Yeah,
respond,
that's the
and he didn't
part.
look at me. And like when I didn't respond, he wasn't like, oh, okay. Like clearly he was talking to himself. I don't know. It was odd. Sorry.
You're good.
Yeah. No, I'm good. We were talking about James Gunn. I think we're done talking about that though. And we're on to.
So we've got all the people for Comic-Con that we were hoping to get.
Oh yes. Okay. So if you listen to the last podcast, we talked specifically about this Harry Potter hint, and we were talking about how the hint was Goblet of Fire focused. So we were racking our brains like, maybe it's Robert Pattinson. No. Maybe it's Ralph Fiennes because he was Voldemort, and that was the first one that he was in. Probably not. And it's Matthew Lewis.
Well, it is. Yeah. So
the guy who plays
as far
Neville.
as the prompt seems to be concerned, it is Matthew Lewis. I got the picture that they posted right there.
Which, by the way, picture from the 8th movie, not the 4th one.
Right, because this motherfucker's been in all of them.
Right.
However, though, David Tennant is going to be there. So
Tennant's going to be there.
So it makes me wonder,
oh,
was that post actually about him?
Oh, my God.
Or was Pauline right?
Oh, I didn't even think of that because obviously David Tennant shows up there like, from Doctor Who. Right. Because obviously that's the operative reference.
That's the only thing in my mind that justifies the prompts that they were given to guess what it is.
Totally forgot about that. I saw David Tennant's Doctor Who as I was like, oh, neat. Totally forgot that he was in that movie and he was a big part of the conversation. Yes. No, of course. He played Brody Currett Jr. And Dave Tennant is Ethan's dad. That's interesting. But not my dad? Interesting.
Oh.
Interesting.
Sounds like there's going to be a serious conversation had after this podcast.
My dad is Jodie Whittaker.
Oh, okay.
A different Doctor Who.
Oh.
That's the joke. And also she's a woman, so she can't be a dad. That's the second part of the joke.
Well,
They announced a new Doctor.
Did they?
Yeah, it's going to be Richard Ayoade, the guy from the IT crowd, and he was in...
Daniel Radcliffe? You said it's going to be Daniel Radcliffe?
No.
Oh.
I think Daniel Radcliffe would be an exceptional Doctor Who. But no, it's going to be Richard Ayoade. So male, back to a male, non-white. If you've ever seen the IT crowd, if you've ever seen... I think it's called The Watch or Neighborhood Watch. It's like a Ben Stiller, Kevin James movie, but he's also in it. But he's big on British television, comedy, and he's gonna be Doctor Who.
Cool,
which is cool. My dad is Whoopi Goldberg. Oh,
you got a lot of dads.
When does Whoopi Goldberg gonna roll up and play Doctor
Who? Here's some more people. I've already met Anthony Daniels.
We got some Star Wars people. We got Apollo Creed.
Juan
Carlo
Esposito. I would definitely like to meet. Carl Weathers. Here's the deal. If I meet Carl Weathers, I'm meeting him because he was Apollo Creed.
Right. Oh, yeah.
But, do I care enough to meet Apollo Creed? Depends on the price. I think it's price dependent, and we also haven't gotten all the guests yet.
They also announced it's not just... Also, I don't think we should talk about this for too much longer because it is sort of local. But they announced not only Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes, but, other
all the
Clerks people.
Oh, also, they did a Karate Kid one, and I had it right. There
yes, yeah, you did. Yeah, not the main character though.
No,
I'm noticing.
No, but
not the Karate Kid.
Right, but arguably the main character of Cobra Kai.
Oh, okay. See, I don't watch it. I just assume that. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they got a couple good ones for sure.
But they also they got. This is my number one. If I am to go and meet people.
Yeah.
Right now they got Katie Lotz and Anna McLaughlin, I believe is how you pronounce her name, from Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not my favorite Arrowverse people, but if this is the whole lineup, definitely Katie Lotz is number one on the list. And by the way, this clearly isn't the whole lineup because this isn't even we're gonna get a slew of anime voice actors.
Oh yeah.
So this is just the first wave, even though it's not the first people they've announced. It's weird how they do it.
Top on my list for signatures. See, last time he was here, he didn't do signatures.
Right.
Kevin Smith. That's top of my list.
Is he doing them this time, though?
I believe he is.
That would be cool, because last time...
That would be really cool.
It was just photos, which is... It's just... I don't mind taking a photo with a person, but, the one time I did that, I didn't realize this was the thing. You don't get to talk to them.
Yeah.
You rush in, pose with them, and then you leave.
Yeah.
And
I'd much rather the signature.
No, I'd much rather wait in a long-ass line, but the reason I know I'm waiting in a long-ass line is because the person who's talking to them right now is like, oh, by the way, I loved you in Rocky Horror Picture Show. And then when I go up there, I'm going to be like, oh, I loved you in...
Yeah, Tim Curry. Thanks for talking with us.
Yeah.
He didn't.
I realized that halfway through that, I realized that I don't know who's in Rocky Horror Picture Show, and Tim Curry's definitely not going to do the con again, and Meatloaf is dead.
Yeah. Two people we wanted to meet, neither one of them we got the opportunity to meet.
Right.
They were on my list.
Two people who we could have, but for one reason or another, we didn't.
Right.
Which is funny.
I would have, though. Both of them. They both would have made my list that year.
Oh, bye. He's going back to bed.
Oh,
Bye, Ethan.
okay.
Thank you for hanging out.
Thanks for hanging.
You really didn't have to, so we appreciate it. Susan Sarandon, was she in Rocky Horror?
I don't know. You named the two people that I know were in that movie.
Is that Susan Sarandon? I'm going to do some Googling while you talk about the next news thing.
Sure. So, this one I'm bringing up because it involves somebody who's been on this channel multiple times.
Multiple times. Hold on.
Multiple times.
Who has been on this channel? Ben being the
Which
operative
Ben?
word? Oh, God. Ben Wiki?
Yes.
Hey!
Yes, this involves Ben Wiki. So
I nailed it.
the Marcel the Shell with shoes on trailer
Yeah.
is so cute, it may kill you.
Okay.
So this is a film that Jenny Slate
Jenny Slate. I was right.
is
Susan
in.
Sarandon as Janet Weiss in Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Cool. That our good friend Ben Wiki actually did some animation
based off of
on.
the super old classic internet sensation Marcel the Shell.
And if you want to know more about Ben Wiki or even about this movie,
right.
You should check out our YouTube channel again because we did interview him.
Yes.
And this was brought up. This was still pretty hush hush when we were talking to him, but we did.
But he did talk about
it with us, so could always go check that out.
But yeah, that movie's been like talked about for a while, I feel like. And I don't know if it was necessarily delayed because of pandemic, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was the vibe. But yeah, it's cool that it's finally coming out.
Yeah. Universal Studios Hollywood announced this today. Gear up for hashtag Super Nintendo World.
Oh, yeah.
Coming in 2023 with exclusive apparel and collectibles from the newly opened feature presentation store in the park.
Yeah, so I'm excited about this, especially because 2023 seems way too soon for this to be happening. So I'm excited about this.
I wonder.
And what it so in the what is it called exactly? Super Nintendo World.
Super hashtag.
Yeah,
it's called hashtag Super Nintendo World.
I will say before we start talking about this, I do think it's weird that it's called Super Nintendo World and it's just Mario stuff.
Yeah.
End of complaint.
I wonder. The second I saw this, I was like, "Oh, they're carting that shit over from the Mario World in Japan because nobody's going because it came out the second COVID hit."
Right.
Because they said exclusive apparel. I was like, exclusive to the rest of the world except that amusement park? Because I have a feeling you're shipping this shit over because
if they
got
say
overstock at that amusement park.
If they say American version of a Japanese amusement park with exclusive merch, that makes me think exclusive to the American version. Which, honestly...
Well, they're not even making a connection to the one that's in Japan.
Oh, okay.
I'm wondering if this is just low-key their way of, like, they're overstocked on shit over there because nobody's going because of COVID.
I assume it's the same merch just in English, and that's what exclusive about it.
Okay.
Like, this merch exists right now, but with Japanese text on it.
I mean, they could be completely unrelated. This is just my theory that this is, like, overstock shit.
No, this is the American version of that, the theme park that they just built.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, no, that's exciting. I feel like we've been talking about this since 2017, and it's finally happening.
Yeah.
And I feel like it would have probably happened I mean, if 2023 is the new projected open date, I feel like it would have opened in 2022 if not for the pandemic.
Yeah.
But yeah. Good for that.
Moving on, Estelle Harris of Seinfeld and Toy Story has died at the age of 93.
Who?
She was Mrs. Potato Head, I believe.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That sucks, but it sounds like she lived a pretty long life.
She was up there.
Sorry, if I could go back real quick to the Mario thing. How much money to meet Reggie? I know he doesn't work for Nintendo, but I want to.
Sounds like probably for free if you know his address. Then
I want to meet him. You know how Disney's like, come practice martial arts with Ray Park. Can I get that? But like he gives me Animal Crossing tips, or like he loses to me in Smash Brothers because he notoriously sucks at Smash Brothers. And you get to ask him one question, but you're not allowed to talk about Pizza Hut.
There's a lot of rules involved in meeting in this.
Well, the pizza one is
fictional meeting him.
The Pizza Hut one is obvious. It's obvious. Can't talk about that around Reggie.
You know what I want to do?
Gets him angry. Then he starts punching, and you're not going to survive a punch from that 11-foot man. You won't. You just won't.
You've enraged Reggie. Time to face the consequences.
He gets a life bar.
You know who I want to meet? And it's very feasible. I'm just too lazy to do it. And also,
it's very feasible.
Yeah, exactly. It's easy to do it, but I question if it's low key stalkerish.
Yeah.
John Williams lives an hour away from us.
Oh! I was like, my guy. I don't think John Williams is going to show up at the Mario amusement park. I did not know what you were doing.
That would be so. Okay.
No, don't people do that all the time? Don't people like literally stalk Stephen King's house just like cause they can? Stephen King?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Well,
doesn't Stephen King famously have like tourists who like stalk out the side of his like front gate?
Well, here's the deal. I mean, probably, but like with John Williams, there's multiple videos of people showing up playing the Star Wars theme in front of his house till he walks out and talks to them. But here's the thing. I do that. I'm probably the 20th person this year. At what point is he just like, God damn it?
Right, exactly.
And then just slams the door shut. He's like, yeah, I made it.
Right, yeah, you don't.
I don't know, though. Or does he like it? Because, like, how many people realistically have done it? I don't know. Maybe 4?
If we have video documentation of 2, I think that 20 is a good estimate, if I'm being real. Right. I feel like if one person got away with it, then sure, whatever, it's a fun YouTube video. But 2 people got away with it, that might as well be anyone who wants to, you know?
That's where
as far as the internet is concerned.
And I'd do it. Hey, John Williams, I played this. Will you please sign my thing I have everybody use ever touch Star Wars sign, please? It's
rough because that would definitely be not just for you, but like for me also. I feel like that'd be a really cool celebrity to meet. But like the easiest way for people like us to meet these celebrities is the con circuit, and I don't think that
he's
super old, very old, wanted to be retired from music.
He's still getting fucking jobs.
No, I know, yeah.
He's still making multi-millions making music. He's never going to show up on a con.
His musical career is the Fry guy from the Good Burger movie. Do you remember that?
No.
The Good Burger movie, the guy who does fries is Abe Vigoda.
Okay.
Who is like very old. And I don't know how much you pay someone to talk about themselves like this, but when he's introduced to the fry guy, he's like on an oxygen machine doing fries. And he's like, I forget his character's name, but he's like, this is this person. And then Abe Vigoda just looks at the camera and he goes, I should have died years ago. And I'm not saying John Williams should have died years ago. I'm saying that that's his attitude towards his own career, where it's like, you want me to do enough? Okay, I guess.
Yeah, he's definitely at this point, he's like, how much? All right.
You want me to, and if I don't do it, yeah, okay.
Georgie, baby, you don't even make Star Wars anymore.
He's like, I know, but I'm having a party, John. I'm having a party. Hayden Christensen's not going to be there. I gotta get someone. Hey, I invited Hayden Christensen. He said, stop calling me.
He said they like me again.
He said, I'm Darth Vader, bitch, and you don't make Star Wars anymore, so I'm not coming to your stupid parties.
Weird thing we just made.
I mean, he's a weird dude. He's probably not that weird, but like
George Lucas.
Yeah, he's probably not as weird as my version of him just now, but like he's a weird dude.
But no, that's something I've literally been tossing around in my head for a while. Like, it'd be really super fucking sweet to go do that, but like, at what cost? Am I just disturbing this elderly man's day?
And there's no one you can call to like see that. You know what I mean? Like, there's no like, oh, let me just call his agent and be like, hey, is he chill with this still?
Is it tight if I just show up at his house out of nowhere? I'm going to talk to a friend of mine who I think would also be interested in doing it. I mean, I'd also ask you if I don't think you would be quite as interested.
Whose name rhymes with Blian.
Yeah. I've never talked to you about this before, but yes. That's exactly who I was going to ask.
You said my one friend who would also be down to do this.
Interested. I'm going to ask him, see if he'd even be interested. He's who I think would be interested.
Right. No, me too.
You're also invited, but I have a feeling
I don't want to stalk John Williams.
Yeah, well,
I don't wanna,
listen, I'm not,
good.
that's the thing is...
If this goes well, I'll edit it and post it to the internet, but I don't have to be there.
Is it stalkerish?
No, it's not.
Because I'm not even the first person to do this.
No, and the first person to do it, it seems like, wasn't stalkerish because he was down
Here's
for
the deal. Here's why it's not stalkerish. Ready? I show up, me and Blian show up to do this, and we start in like an hour and a half into it. John Williams opens the door and he goes, "Shut the fuck up!" and shuts the door. I'm going home.
I think that's best case scenario. Honestly, if we're trying to make a YouTube video out of this, I think that's best case scenario.
No, but like that's it. I'll never do it again.
Well,
that's what makes it not stalkerish. Is if he hates it, I will leave him alone forever.
Yeah, that's what we're not talking about. You're not going to do this until he caves. You're just gonna. Your idea is I'm going to do this once and then never do it again.
We'll do it
if it works or if it doesn't.
We'll do it for, an hour or two if need be. If need be, I can only imagine 5 minutes will suffice. But,
yeah.
Like if we take a break and get, maybe he's not home. Try again or something. Maybe he's sleeping. But like if it's a no dog or the sun's going down,
right?
That was it at the end.
Here's what I can't stop thinking about.
I try this shit. He'd be on vacation. That would be my luck. He's in Aruba. I'm sitting there playing in front of his empty house.
I'm just thinking about like this guy's old and
he might not hear it, right?
Well, he might be napping. Like
that's why I'm saying I'd give it a few hours. Is
okay.
He genuinely might be sleeping.
Right.
He genuinely might be sleeping.
Yeah. I'm just concerned about like, and I don't mean to generalize like this, but I'm worried about him being busy doing old people things.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's why I'm saying I would do it periodically. I'm not going to play for 2 hours straight, but like I would give it a few hours. After a few hours is up, I'd be like, all right, he's either A, not here, B, not into it.
So here's what I can't stop thinking of. Here's the context we don't have. For the first time that people do this, were they local musicians or did they drive hours out of their way?
Doesn't make. He doesn't know where I'm from. I show up there. I could have been from California.
Because like the second one, the second time someone does this,
it could have just been once. I have a feeling it's more than once.
Oh, okay.
But this could have just happened once.
Because I've seen the video we were talking about, and you're right. It plays out like this. They play a bit of the song. He's on his porch. He's like, oh, and then he walks over and like doesn't even say hi. He just instantly is like, when I wrote that song, which I'm sure is exactly what these people wanted.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's interesting.
Because there's no audio of him like talk. Because I'm sure it's very muted. But I love the idea of you're playing. John Williams comes out. He walks over and he's like, "Bro, your chops fucking suck."
Oh yeah, he's like, okay, so this measure was flat, and I intended for this to be.
I've been notating in the front window for the last 20 minutes, and boy, do I have some notes for you.
God, that's like. Never appear on the internet again. levels of.
I'm sure he's a lovely guy.
Oh, I know.
I'm just making.
That's what I mean.
I'm just making this asshole John Williams character. That's why I'm even contemplating doing it. Is I have a feeling he's a super nice
No,
guy.
that's why that moment is so traumatizing to me, because the only thing I know about John Williams is that he's the best dude, and he like calls J.J. Abrams baby, and like there's nothing J.J. Abrams can do about it, and he just like loves everyone, and he loves music, and he loves Star Wars, and he comes out and he's like, all right, so I have a fleet of notes. I have dozens and dozens of notes. You were flat here, you were late here, and I'm just like sitting there like my career. My music career, my YouTube career, my actual career, it's all over. This man is
rewriting. My life.
He's rewriting my future right now. Shortening my lifespan as he speaks.
My favorite, maybe my favorite composer ever, not even movie composer.
Just yeah.
Also, like hands down, as far as I'm concerned, best 20th century composer. I dare you to tell me another one who made more music and better music.
I'm gonna be the internet for a minute, okay? What about Hans Zimmer?
Fuck that guy.
But he did the Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah.
And the other.
If you want to know about all the things John Williams does do, go check out.
Well,
my
that's right.
10
You
fun
can
facts
sort
about
by
John
most
Williams.
viewed, and find it very
Yeah.
easily.
It's the 6th video most viewed on the Thunder and Lightning Gaming channel. 10 fun facts about John Williams you might not have known, but guess what? You probably did.
Some of them I genuinely did not know.
Some of them are cool, right?
But I will say most of them I knew because you told me before I was editing it. You know what I mean?
I don't know. To me, it was common. No, most of them were common knowledge, but like just to beef up the list.
Yeah.
Some of them, though, you never know. A 6-year-old could be watching that, just watched Star Wars for the first time, loves music, wanted to know more about the music, the composer.
That's the best case scenario,
right? I'm teaching a younger
Yeah.
generation. That's what I hope it has over 1,000 views for.
No, are you kidding me? Little kids go on YouTube and they type in like eggs Benedict, and then they they type in Fortnite Elsa Frozen, and they get somehow exactly what they were looking for. And it's like a 3-hour-long video of like Spider-Man dancing to the Batman theme song for some reason, and they're like, yeah, and then they hit replay 4 times each day for a whole year, and that video has 9 million views, 30 billion views. Little kid YouTube is wasteland. It's a cesspool of like, is it gonna be really educational, or is it gonna be some creep ass like? And I don't know how you get into the market of making weird kid YouTube, but like, it's clearly not untapped. Like, all these videos are just as weird as I described, and they also have anywhere between 1 and 700 million views.
Well, anyways, back to the news.
Yeah, sorry.
No, we had one thing left anyways. Actually, maybe 2. I could probably break this up into 2. Will Smith resigns from the Academy after Chris Ross Oscar slap incident. Chris Rock.
Interesting, because just earlier...
No, I'm getting to that.
Okay.
I also got that.
Then never mind.
That's just... Might as well slap that on top of it.
Right.
More recent
news, yeah.
Will Smith has been banned from attending the Oscars for 10 years. I feel like that's a justified slap on the wrist.
This is the appropriate response.
Yeah.
The inappropriate response is what happened last week. People coming out of the woodwork being like, look at this meme, now we're talking about the Oscars, and then another group of people being like, doesn't that suck? And then the first group backlashing at the second group being like, now you're canceled too, so good job. The appropriate response is, we here at the industry say fuck that dude and fuck what he did to our show. Clearly that is a hard confirmation in my eyes that this wasn't scripted.
Yeah.
Which was honestly a big question mark as far as this guy was concerned. So like, the fact that this could have been like, Oscars people, I'm planning on resigning, let's do this thing. But the fact that the Oscars was like, no, he's never coming back, confirms for me that this was not planned. This was Will Smith acting up. And
here's the thing. Somebody wrote the script, right? Chris Rock definitely approved the script. There's no way that was the first time he was reading the prompter.
Of course.
He knew what he was about to say.
Yeah.
Which in my eyes does justify the fact that it was his fault. Will Smith physically hitting somebody is never okay. Will Smith getting mad and yelling, I think, is okay. I think nobody was in the right. Will Smith getting penalized because he got physical about it, absolutely deserved.
Yeah.
I think nobody was in the right, though. And I think if he just sat there and yelled, I would have said, you go, dude. All the credit in the world. But he took it too far.
Right. Yeah, no, I think that week 1 of this situation was just complete chaos.
Week 17 of the...
Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to find an Am I the Asshole that's like a little on the
I think we've
shorter
had
side.
one for 2 weeks straight now.
Yeah, M42. I slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars. He called my wife. Yeah.
That would be hysterical. That would be awesome. Yeah, what are you thinking? What do you got?
I found one I found one that is both short and had an interesting title.
Okay.
And I think I'm just going to go into it sight unseen if you're cool with that.
Sure.
So if this is your first time watching the podcast, we are on r/Am I the Asshole. We stole this bit full sale from Smosh. And what we're going to do is I'm going to read this whole thing, and then we're going to talk about Am I the Asshole is like people who genuinely like need to reassess a situation and be like, was I in the wrong? So we're going to read this, and then it's up to the comments to decide for them. But as far as we're concerned, we're just going to read it, and then we're going to discuss what we think. So this one says, am I the asshole for treating my female friend exactly like my male friends?
Is that full description?
No, there's a whole...
Okay. Yeah.
Haven't read this yet, so reading it sight unseen. So, if it gets weird, then whatever. So kind of a weird situation. About a year ago, I, a 26-year-old male, bought a boat. Me and my friends love to take it out on the weekends. The way I've always done it with my boys is I'll Venmo request them a portion of the gas each time we go out, usually $100 between my 5 boys, and they all split it to help with gas.
I hate that he keeps referring to his friends as my 5 boys.
Yeah, I don't know about that. And they all split it to help with the gas. So that's a little odd, but I think he needs 100 overall. They're all going to pay like 20, 25.
Yeah.
To fill my boat up.
Well, you see, Anthony, there's 5 boys, so it's $20 each.
Yeah. We got 5. We got 6 whole boys on this ship. Are you kidding me? To fill my boat up, it's over double that, but as host, I don't mind. Oh,
sure.
Interesting. Okay.
Sure.
All my friends are happy to pitch in on the gas and bring me beer as they know I'd be taking a big loss each time we go out if they didn't chip in. I don't ever make the girls we bring with pay. If it's my friend's girlfriend or a girl I invite, we just split it the same way. Interesting.
That I'm okay with. If like
it's like a +1.
Yeah. If you were dating somebody, they came on the boat, I still only expect $20 out of you. That part I don't have an issue with.
Right.
You two are together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I feel like I wouldn't be like, all right, you 20, but you pay up 22.
No, yeah. So I met Gabby, a 24-year-old female, on a dating app. We talked for about 2 months. In that time, she came out on the boat a few times as my guest. Since then, she's ingrained herself into the friend group as well. So about 2 weeks ago, she told me that she liked us better as friends. Okay. I told her that I understood and we could be friends. She's been hanging around with our friend group since we agreed to be friends, and everything is fine.
Then Gabby's paying the $20 as far as I'm concerned.
I can see where this is headed, yeah. So last weekend, we took the boat out again. I invited Gabby and all my boys.
All 5 of them boys.
I also invited a girl that I'd been trying to hook up with and her friend. Had a great day. Well, after we docked and everyone got home, I sent my usual Venmo request, but this time I split it 6 ways and included Gabby.
Yeah.
She texted me and asked why she has to pay when she never had to before.
I think that's clear as day.
I said that she didn't have to pay previously as she was my guest, but now we are friends. She needed to contribute just like all my guys
all the
friends
boys
do. Just say all the boys.
All the boys.
It's okay.
Come on.
We asked if the girls, she asked if the girls I brought had to pay. I said no because they were my guests. She is saying this is unfair. I'm saying that I'm treating her just like I would any of my other friends, and that if she has a problem with it, then she doesn't have to come on the boat anymore. All my guy friends, all the boys, are okay with her paying and said that I'm totally in the right. Am I the asshole? Edit.
Yeah.
Someone asked, was she told to pay in advance? I don't know why that matters. Not before the trip. She was aware I make all my friends pay. I asked her if she was aware of that, and she said yes, but she assumed I only meant my male friends for some reason.
Okay. No, he's not in the wrong in the slightest. It sounds like it gets a little weird in one spot, but I'm going to ignore that for a second. It sounds like if you are dating somebody, then you expect $20 from the couple, which in my head, I get that. You're now just hanging out. We are not one entity. You are your own separate entity. Pay up, Gabby.
Right.
Here's where it gets a little tricky. How many is he gonna have a harem come on next time? Is he gonna have 13 girls that don't have to pay?
I don't necessarily know if I needed the and also her sister detail.
Yeah.
For me to determine whether he was that sounds like the start of the plot of a rom-com novel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just that part gets a little scummy for me. It's like, okay, so any girl you have the intent on banging, they don't have to pay to get on this boat. I feel like he should have charged one of said girls to be on the boat.
This is interesting. So I'm in the comments right now. Somebody says, minor, you're the asshole. Not for expecting her to pay, but for not explaining all this beforehand. And then, dude, don't let people come for free and then charge it. Yeah, whatever. But then, second commenter replies to that, says, he has also explained that she won't be treated equally and won't be allowed male guests because he doesn't allow random dudes on his boat. If she's paying the friend fee, she should get the friend privileges. Don't trust the narrator. Read his comments. He's trying to hide his sexism by having a misleading title. That changes things.
That does change things.
Sounds like she... Interesting. So now we're getting into some weird homophobia of I don't let random dudes, but a bunch of random chicks, sure.
I don't know if that's homophobia. I think that's being misogynistic.
Yeah.
I'll let random girls on here because there's a chance I could get with them, but I don't want to hang out with some guy I don't know.
And it sounds like if, according to this commenter, assuming that he's right, I don't want to go fishing through comments for this person's sexist comments, but sounds like if Gabby wants to bring a dude friend, he doesn't get the, Gabby's going to pay, but you don't have to benefit.
Sounds like he's not allowed on the boat, period. He's not showing up.
Yeah.
Is what I was getting out of that.
This person says, original poster can dress it up however he likes, but he's transparently punishing her for not sleeping with him.
No, time out on that one. Just based off of what the post itself says, he's not punishing her for not sleeping with him. He's saying, we're not an item. Okay, you're one of my friends. Here's what me and my friends do.
Right.
I don't get that out of that. It makes sense to me. If he's not charging his other couple friends double, and he's not going to charge the person he's with to be on the boat, well, they're not an item. They're not together. So, yeah, pay up. The rest of this shit's bullshit. If Gabby's going to be on there and she wants to invite a friend, then so be it if that's what he's allowing.
So I found the comments people are talking about.
I need you to give your input here a little bit. I keep pouring my heart out on what I think about this guy.
Well, you see, I want to agree with you. That's why I haven't said much, because you've been saying basically what I was going to say. Okay. I was going to agree with you. But this, all these people are just no, this guy sucks. Look at his comments. Someone linked to them. They've been heavily downvoted. This one has 75 downvotes. My friends pay every week, so they have earned the right to bring someone if they want to. It's just easier to get the same 5 Venmos every week rather than chase down a bunch of random women for the Venmo after the day of boating. Just a way easier system that all my guys are fine with.
All the boys.
All the boys,
All the boys are fine with.
And then I guess I should read this one because the next comment that has 247 downvotes is in response to this one. So this person says, so they all agreed to your terms good, so you need to have a conversation with her to see if she agrees to your terms, especially as the situation sounds different for her than the rest of them. She might have had questions such as, if she brought a guy date, would he have to pay? You needed to let her know the personal rules. She's not a mind reader, my dude. You just say boys. And then he responds with, how is the situation different for her? It's really simple. Friends pay, romantic interests don't. It's really not that complicated. LOL. She wouldn't be allowed to bring a guy date. I don't allow random dudes on my boat. If she doesn't like that, then once again, she doesn't have to come.
Yeah, that's where he lost me. Everything up until that last sentence, I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, I feel like the rules are pretty clear.
Oh my God, yeah. Now he's just tripling down. My boat, my
boy.
rules. Random guys on a boat drinking in the middle of the lake is a liability issue, and I don't want to deal with. I trust my boys.
Trust the boys.
Oh, I don't trust random dudes. So even if my friend was gay, I didn't read the.
Oh,
My friend was gay, I'd still say no, guys. It's not a gender issue, more of a liability one. Yeah, this guy's.
That
all
doesn't
right, well,
make sense.
this guy's weird.
I'm
full. This guy's weird. Now.
Yeah, he's an. Here's the thing. Original issue. Okay, we're getting sidetracked.
So the
original issue, I would say he's not an asshole. He's got a laundry list of other issues.
It sounds
behind
like
that.
Sounds like he's got some things he might even want to work out with a legitimate therapist. But yeah, if we're looking at the original issue at face value and not referring to, like, take it out of context, say someone else was in this scenario, assuming that he told her beforehand, which it really sounded like he did, but
rules, which I can't say I would do the same. I'm sure if I had a situation like this where an interest became a friend, I think I'd say, listen, not to be weird or awkward about it, but like situation's kind of different. Like, are you cool doing 20 bucks?
No.
Because everybody else that's how we do it.
Exactly. I think the first moment, like post, we're just friends now, that the boat gets it brought up at all, you hit him with the like, oh, by the way, you're gonna pay the $20 now. Are you cool with that? Maybe say it the way you said it. But yeah.
You're gonna pay the $20, and you're not gonna bring a guy.
So question for you.
Yeah.
As far as the podcast is concerned, it could end right now. As far as the stream is concerned, it's only 6:40. Do you want to do another one? Maybe one from not.
I say let's do a Goop Troop.
Oh, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Fuck it, we'll do both of them. Let me just go incognito. So for those of you who, what were you? Sorry.
There was just such a thin line where he could have come out being the good guy, but he just didn't.
Yep. I mean, he shouldn't have commented if he wanted us to continue thinking that he was not a big ol' bitch.
No, he buried himself. Boy bitch.
I'm glad that final comment we sort of read ended with, I trust my boys.
The boy.
Oops, shop all 86 new arrivals. That sounds like us. So for those of you who don't know, Goop.com is a pyramid scheme.
It really sounded like you were reading this off the website.
Yeah, let me read their bio on their website, as I always do. Goop.com, written and directed by Gwyneth Paltrow, is a pyramid scheme that Gwyneth Paltrow has been peddling snake oil for the last 12 years.
And nobody's done a damn thing to stop her.
She's making a fuck ton of money off of it. She's probably slowly killing people. Who fucking knows? This is a lot of clothes. You don't
thought
know.
you said Putin fucking knows, and I was like, he might.
You don't know. You all know I don't get out of bed for fucking clothes on this site.
It does seem like somebody finally said, hey, you gotta chill out. Don't sell vampire oil. That's not a thing.
No, vampire
repellent.
Vampire repellent can absolutely be a real thing. I just need you, the manufacturer of this vampire repellent, to know that vampires are fictional, and they're not real, and they never will be.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like somebody down the line must have said, you can't sell that. You can't market this product like this because it's not real.
Mm. Lots of clothes, lots of swimwear. We're getting into the good weather. So, obviously, Gwyneth Paltrow wants you to look
good on the beach.
Good on the beach. Yo, we got more fucking protein supplement
with you and
pills.
the boys.
With
Go
you
out on the boat.
You and your 5 boys.
And one girl, but no other dudes.
No other dudes. The girls gotta pay unless you're fucking. Then it's all chill. Don't even worry about it.
Gotta be doing at least one of the boys.
You gotta be doing a boy if you want to hang with the boys.
I love to. I'm just picturing this boat. I'd love if it was just a piece of shit.
Oh man, I'm gonna go back to Gwyneth Paltrow's personal shop. See if there's anything Anything exciting in here that we haven't touched on yet? We went rather far down the rabbit hole last time, but let's see. The fuck is this? Might be one of those things where I have to click on it because I genuinely don't know what it is based on what it's called. Yeah, I'm doing it. This is okay.
Yeah, I'm ready.
What are you? This is a oak bathtub caddy.
Oh, okay. So it's like a, yeah.
It is, in fact, a piece of wood.
Yeah, it's so you can use your laptop and stuff in the bathroom. Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
So it's like a breakfast in bed tray, but for the bath.
Yeah.
Turn bath time into spa time with this luxurious, sustainable oak bath caddy. It essentially works like a teeny table for everything you need: loofah, candle, wine, reading material to really unwind. That's the whole description. Dangerously short, Gwyneth. Sustainable oak finish with tung oil, T-U-N-G.
Yeah.
29 by 11.
Okay.
Made in the U.S.
Not handcrafted.
No.
Not from the wood that the cross was built with. Like, she always says some shit like that, you know? Like, it's the most rare and precious type of thing you can have.
All right. Chris, and also the chat, how much do you think this product is? Now I will explain. I'm not asking how much you would pay for this, because I know that number in my head as well. I'm asking what you think the fine people at goop.com want you to pay for this block of wood that you put your laptop on in the bathtub.
I'm going to do a bit of explanation while we wait for chat to give to voice their opinion. No red flags.
Right.
That knock the price up. No
Very short
handcrafted.
description.
No art. They didn't use the word artisan.
No. They didn't say, like, we found the only dude in the Italian Alps.
But we're not going to tell you his name. The folks out in nowhere land who make the best stuff you've ever had. None of that. So I'm going to say this is probably a piece of particle wood that Gwyneth slapped onto a piece of metal. We got $100. Okay, now that we've got one out there, I'm going to give mine. I was going to say $80.
Okay.
That is my guess.
Okay. If we're playing by Price is Right rules, Pauline is the winner because this oak. I mean, she's not close, but she did win. The oak bathtub caddy is going to set you back to $210 for a piece of wood that you. I don't know.
Can I see it?
Put it. Yeah. Yeah.
I was watching it through.
There's 4 pictures if you want to scroll through. There's like a close up of what the underside of it looks like if you want. Yeah.
Oh my God.
$210. That's what it's going to set you back to. Not.
It doesn't even look that good.
No, it just looks like a fucking plank of wood, bruh.
It looks like you carved out a piece of the kitchen floor and you said, I'm going to use this in the bathroom now.
That's the thing. Like, if I want to turn my bath into a spa and the way to do that is to have a table, like, I could probably have, like, a thick piece of cardboard or like a fucking wooden cutting board somewhere in the house that I could just use. Like, there's ways of, you don't have to, don't buy this. This is in Gwyneth Paltrow's, Gwyneth Paltrow's in her probably $65,000 tub playing fucking Flappy Bird on her laptop on this thing while she pretends her bathtub is a spa. Fucking clown. And she gets to be in Marvel movies and I don't. Yeah, sure.
It better be really sturdy, Pauline says. Better be more than that.
It better tell time. It better.
Yeah, at least give me a compass in it or something. And great, you know, put a little compass in there.
No, it would appear as though it's just a wood plank. What is this? Okay.
I bet you that shit don't even float. That's not the point, but like at least put something to make it like float on the water.
Lots of stuff that you and I aren't really interested in. Is that a grill? Oh, it's a fire pit. Interesting. Ooh. Interesting. That seems just like a normal ass fire pit. How much are fire pits usually?
Oh, I don't know.
That one seems normally priced.
Oh, she throws some of those out there sometime.
Oh, I did not know about this.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. What is the image on this? What is that image?
Is it something we can show on Twitch?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I promise you. What is that? That's not your logo. What is that image? Okay, maybe the comments will elucidate us to what this picture is. So it's white on white, so it's hard to see. But this is a face mask for COVID situations.
Uh-oh.
So this is a G Label. That's their clothing brand. So a G Label face covering. It's got a design on it. Oh, they're blue flowers. Okay. This is the fuck these people. This is the product details. This is how it starts. Oh yes, we did. Worn with or without the matching dress. Yeah, I don't know if you saw that the woman in the picture is wearing a dress that has the same pattern on it. Worn or without the matching dress, link here. This adorable face covering, done in double layered cotton poplin, P-O-P-L-I-N, features a pleated design with an adjustable nose wire, in parentheses, a must, stretchy ear loops, and then in parentheses, no tugging or pulling.
Oh, it's a mask.
And a built-in neck strap. You'll never lose track of it. 100% cotton, made in Italy.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie though. Having a neck strap is a. I've never seen one that has that. That's a pretty neat feature.
I've never seen a disclaimer quite like this before on Goop. This is not an FDA-approved or medical-grade product and is not intended for use in medical setting, nor is this product intended to replace medical-grade equipment or other measures recommended to stop the community spread of any virus, including hand-washing, social distancing, refraining from touching your face. So basically, they're like, yeah, the FDA said nah, but like if you're going to wear this, please also still wash your hands.
Please at least look cute and wear the shirt.
If you're going to wear the useless face mask, at least wear the top. I gotta know real quick, just for
Gwyneth, you're killing us.
So the top is $525.
Jesus Christ!
How much for
it was a tank top. Wait, can we see it again? Can we see it?
Yeah, I'd love to, but it's not. There we go. Yeah, so here's her wearing both of them, not Gwyneth herself. I don't think.
It kind of looked like
that
Gwyneth.
might actually be Gwyneth Paltrow. Her face isn't prominently featured, which makes me think it's not. But here's the it keeps wanting to change the image. There it is right there. There's a woman wearing the face mask and the dress. That dress is $525. How much for the matching face mask, face covering from G Label?
All right. We've all heard. Anybody who wants to throw out a number, throw out a number. I know I've got mine in mind. I'm ready. This is a piece of cloth that you wear on your face, and it does not protect against any virus.
And like you said, other than the built-in neck strap, like most face masks,
it's just any old face
adjustable nose wire, stretchy ear loops.
Oh, we got one. That. I'm going to wait to see if Pauline wants to throw one out there, but we got a 55. Somebody thinks it's $55. Don't say it yet.
No, I won't.
Don't say it yet, and I'm going to give mine, but we got another one.
From Fire Striker.
$50.
Here's a question. How much would you, Chris, pay for a normal-ass face mask?
$2.
Yeah, that's kind of where my head was at, too. $2 or $3.
A cloth mask, $2.
Maybe I'd throw down 10 if it was like it had like a band's name on it or something like that. Something. Maybe not even 10 at that point. So what is your price?
Okay,
some
all right.
Very close offers in chat.
Listen, they got they went as far as to make the cute dress to match the cute mask. $100. I don't think Gwyneth Paltrow is above charging $100 for a matching face mask for a $500. No more than $5. Yeah, right.
Right.
I don't think she's above it.
So we've got 55 from my dad. We've got 50 from Pauline, and you say 100.
100. Show me 100. Let my faith in the world end. Tell me that it's $100.
I regret to inform you
that
Pauline once again takes the win because this face covering will set you back $45. Pauline, you are really good at this.
Yeah, first of all, you're awesome at the game.
I think that, first of all, crazy price. I think the bigger takeaway is that Pauline, is...
No, she's the master at this game. We all know, but, $45 for a face mask.
No. Listen, you don't understand.
I know. You get the cute top to go
It
with
matches the top. You bought the top months ago.
Yeah.
Oh my God, a face mask. I have that. Yeah. Cart. How much is it? Who cares? I didn't even check. Throw it on my dad's credit card.
She made this company for her rich friends, right? And she could probably sustain the company with her rich friends alone. But she knows the rest of the populace has access to this website, right?
And those people also have access to the, like, hundreds upon hundreds of Slam articles talking about how this is a giant pyramid scheme and you shouldn't buy anything from it. But you underestimate the impressionable youth, the impressionable Gen Z and millennials who are like, oh, this vampire repellent, if I snort it through my eye, it'll make me live to 120? I mean, she played Pepper Potts. She's got to know what she's talking about.
To me, Goop, the company, feels like if you and I, and we've talked about doing situations like this before, but if you and I made an Etsy for art that we ourselves and our friends make that we want to sell, and all of our friends are going to support us and support our Etsy, and if they see something they want, they'd probably buy it. That's what Goop feels like to me, by Gwyneth Paltrow and her super rich friends, and she's got money to put behind this company. That's the vibe I get.
You think, like...
She made this company because she knows her friends would support her.
You think that if you sorted by, like, who spent the most money on Goop products, it'll be, like, 20 to 25 celebrities.
Yeah.
And they've spent, like, millions, maybe even billions of money on Goop. And then literally right after that, it's, like the top number is, like, 45. And it's, like, Sharon from Michigan. And it's just, like, nobody else has spent, like, everyone else is buying the vagina candle as a joke.
Right. The biggest selling item that isn't by one of her friends is that, and it's because it's a meme at this point.
Right. I bet you I could go find 3 different this smells like my vagina candle on fire and see how long it burns.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube videos. I trick shot a flaming this smells like my vagina candle into a pool. YouTube's crazy, man. That was so much fun. Thank you for watching our podcast. Whether you're in chat right now or if you're watching the YouTube video, thank you. Or if you're watching the VOD on Twitch, because I know a lot of people do that. Thank you so much. Let me do some links real quick.
It's links with an S.
Yes, thank you. It is links with an S. There it is.
Where does it show up on here?
Just right in the middle of us.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and get it. Oh no, wrong way. Oh, I pointed my hand the wrong way.
So there's all our links. The most important 2 are the 2 I posted twice separately. That's our YouTube and our Patreon. Excuse me. Daily uploads on the YouTube, monthly uploads on the Patreon. So look out for those. Oh my God, excuse me. Right during the intros when I get super burpy. I don't know why. But thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. The next stream is going to be Sunday, and we're going to be playing Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah, why not? Yeah,
we're going to be doing Final Fantasy X. None of those episodes are up on YouTube yet, but we are just about to leave Besaid Village, and we're having fun with that. And we haven't even gotten to the core of like battle and stuff. So tune back in Sunday 5 p.m. EST for that, and then that's it. And until next time, I've been Thunder.
I'm Lightning.
And we'll see you later. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe.
Our channel has daily uploads from podcast video essays, Let's Plays to skits.
Be sure to watch on Twitch. We stream all our video game and podcast content live at 5 EST every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
Our intro is by Brad Kendrick and music by Froggy and the Friendship. Link to all that in the description below.
Thanks again, and we'll see you next time.